A podcast party in Potomac ended with a cookie crumbling from a simple finger point. It's the reasonably shady party from season 10 of Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's get into it. We open on a rooftop. Everyone arrives in full Potomac glam, congratulating Gizelle like she personally invented podcasting. Before the Prosecco can hit room temperature, Angel yanks Gizelle aside for a chat. She drops the word Mercurial and Gizelle short circuits.
Mercurial nature. Please give me a definition, someone.
Wendy's 4 degrees quietly scream. Angel also has an issue with Wendy. She says she's hot and cold and delayed with reactions. This is rich considering she sat on her reaction to an airport snub and a catfish joke for weeks. Wendy, Eddie, and Stacey arrive. Stacey gets a greeting so dry you could bottle it as a matte setting spray. Gizelle grabs the mic and casually drops.
Robyn is not here. Something came up. So sorry.
You invited everyone here to celebrate, and your co-host called in absent. Everyone agrees Robyn is either lazy or Bravo didn't meet her stand next to Gizelle day rate. Probably both. Stacey and Tia talk. Tia launches into a breathless monologue about how she woke up at 5 a.m. to meet Stacey's family, invited them to dinner, and then got her feelings hurt when she couldn't make it. It's framed as betrayal, but it's giving, you didn't answer my follow-up email. Stacey applauds the performance. That's Keiarna's cue. She claims she was on the phone with Cookie, Chris called in, and somehow Stacey is the mastermind behind a rumor that Monique called her ex-trash in bed. We've got Monique, Cookie, Kay, Chris, and Stacey, and not a single receipt. Vivian hovers behind like she's auditioning as an official reaction shot. Wendy steps in to calmly explain that Monique warned her Cookie talks trash, and Stacey punctuates it with a lethal point.
We'll be here.
Don't point your finger at me.
On there,
Point your finger at me one more time.
Here it is. Let me go over here. So I can point my
Should always
finger.
be one when I come around, because I come with the
over here.
truth.
So I can point my finger where I want.
Things escalate, and Cookie is escorted out before she hits full volume. The second Cookie exits. Kay hits her version of Turbo, but Stacey clocks it at 2.
The only time you get heated, baby, is when it's about me. Usually you're at a 0. Today you maybe took it to a 2. So happy to see you, boo.
Kay calls Stacey everything but a child of God. The only thing more tired than her reads is her obsession with policing other people's proximity to men who don't exist.
I never touched around my husband. You don't have one.
Charisse does what she does best and gets a man on the phone. She calls Chris on speaker, asks if Stacey called him with this alleged Monique slander. Chris says he has no idea what they're talking about. In any other universe, that would clear Stacey, but these ladies refuse to let it go. They don't care about the truth, they care about their story. Jassi tries to understand where all this disdain for Stacey comes from. Charisse, who is suddenly the Library of Congress for gossip, tells a random story about Stacey not caring if a man is married at the club, the group eats it up. Stacey cites facts, she's a liar. Charisse tells a drunk night anecdote, and suddenly it's canon. Gizelle circles back to her side quest, Angel versus Wendy. She pulls Wendy over, calls Angel in, and suddenly the podcast party is an intervention about airport etiquette. Angel is mad Wendy didn't say hi at the terminal and is using a catfish comment as Exhibit B. Stacey clarifies that Gizelle made the catfish comment. Kay, loud and wrong, doubles down that it was Wendy. Production rolls the tape. Angel accuses Wendy of being dismissive and passive-aggressive. Wendy responds like she's swatting a fly at brunch. Angel storms off with a no thank you like anyone begged her to stay. Kay decides to tag in for round 2 with Stacey and see if she can bring it up to a 3.
What?
Everything.
For example.
Everything. My
What?
life, my business, my condo,
But the only
my
time
man,
you speak
my
up is
things.
when it's about my
What do you
man.
have going on?
She stalls out and we get 2.5. Stacey delivers the cleanest read of the night.
Go run after Greg.
Stacey is done being a human dartboard. She congratulates Gizelle, heads for the elevator, and bows out. Jassi and Wendy come to check in. Gizelle pops over, and her only contribution is smacking the down button over and over like she's speedrunning Stacey out of the franchise, not clocking that viewers who mentally squeezing into that elevator too. Angel debriefs with her husband and shrugs everything off as water off a duck's back, which is cute considering she just tried to drown Wendy in misplaced smoke. Gizelle, Ashley, and Kay closed the night doing shots. Like they didn't just bully the most reasonable person into an elevator exit. When we look back, no one's going to be quoting the download count. We're quoting the crumbling cookie, the fatal finger point, and the woman smart enough to take the elevator out of there.